Hello everyone, welcome to Career Launcher. My name is Abhilasha and I'll be taking you through this session for IPM 2027. We are preparing for IP MAT and JIT MAT, and in today's session, as with the previous few sessions, we've been discussing vocabulary, and today we are doing one word substitution. So in one word substitution, you are given a phrase and you are supposed to replace or substitute it with one word which really suits this. So today let's learn some one word substitutions. Let's not waste any time and let's get into the thick of things. If at any point of time you have a question or there is a thought in your mind, feel free to connect with me, ask me, and I'll definitely try and answer your question. Okay? So you can also drop a comment in the chat box or something, and we can subsequently take a look at your question and answer it. Okay, all right, chalo, let's get started. Okay, so one word substitution for IPM and JIT MAT. Remember, vocabulary is going to be very, very important. You have to prepare for vocabulary. Why? Because a lot of your exams have a lot of vocabulary, and even if they don't, they will still be reading comprehension, which is going to be important. So if you have not yet started your preparation for vocabulary, the number one thing that you should do for vocab improvement is to read. The more you read, the better you will get, and therefore read, read and read is my number one mantra for improving vocabulary. The second thing that I will see is you build your own vocabulary book. So build your own dictionary. BYOD is so important, because if you are creating your own dictionary, it will include words that are important for you, that you need to learn and that you need to understand. So therefore that's something that is really, really important, and you should be making that effort to do this. All you need to do is take a nice fat notebook, divide it into sections A to Z, and whenever you come across a word that's difficult, that's interesting, put it down in that section. At the top of the page, write the word, write the sentence where you picked it up from, and then ask your phone or your laptop for the meanings, synonyms, antonyms of that word. If it has a recognizable root, then maybe root word and its meanings also you should put down. So that slowly in about 5-6 months you will have built your own dictionary, right? And that's a very good way of improving, and it's a very organic way, so therefore you will actually remember those words. All right, here is your first question, first word. Let's take a look at this. A person who looks at the bright side of things. Well, a person who looks at the bright side of things has to be not an pessimist, has to be an optimist, not an altruist, and not an atheist. Now, a pessimist is someone who looks at the negative side of things, right? So therefore he is the opposite of an optimist. An altruist is someone who's very kind, who's very generous, who's very philanthropic, right? A philanthrope is a person who loves doing good for other people, right? So he's a philanthrope. Okay, so someone who's very generous with their things is an altruist. An atheist word comes from two roots. The first root is a, which means no, and the other comes from theos, which means God. So when you are an atheist, you have no God. So there are two very nice words. There is theist and there is atheist. So the theist says, I believe in God, right? The atheist says, I don't believe in God, right? So that's the theist and the atheist. On the other hand, there is Gnostic and there is agnostic. Now the root word gnos, G-N-O-S, this means knowledge. So Gnostic says, I know about God. Okay. And agnostic says, I don't know about God. Okay. So such lovely words that you can learn. All right, let's take a look at the next one. One who devotes their life to the welfare of others, of course, somebody who is looking at, taking care of others and doing good for them. That is, such a person is called a philanthropist. Correct? A philanthrope is a person who wants to do good about others. He is promoting the welfare of others. The ascetic, on the other hand, is a person who gives up the world and he leaves the world and leaves the material world, right? So he is somebody who leaves the material world and becomes a monk. Okay. So that's a different one. An egoist, on the other hand, is a person who only cares about himself. Okay. So an egoist is a person who cares only about himself. There is another word which is called egotist. Okay. Now the egotist, guys, is a person who talks about himself. So everything that he talks about is only about himself. The T in the egotist says talk. Okay. The misanthrope, as opposed to the philanthrope, is someone who hates people, right? So who hates mankind. Remember the two roots. Phil means love. Anthropos means mankind. And miss is to hate. So that's your set of words. Phil, love, anthropos, mankind, and miss, hate. And that's your set. Life history of a person written by himself. The life history of a person is called a biography. But because the root word for self is auto, so therefore autobiography is the life history of the self. Bio is life and graphy is to write. So when somebody writes about their life themselves, that's called autobiography. If somebody else writes it, it's called a biography. Cali, Kala or Cali means pretty. Okay. So beautiful, rather, not beauty, but I should say beautiful. So calligraphy is beautiful writing, right? When you write that in that fancy script. Okay. As opposed to cacography. Cacography comes from caco, which means ugly. Okay, so cacography is ugly writing. And bibliography comes from bibble, which is book. So bibliography is writing about books. So that at the end of a article or a research paper, there is a bibliography from where you have taken those articles. All right, a person who hates mankind. So again, I have already told you mankind is anthrop and hates is miss. So misanthrop is the correct answer. Gyne. Actually, no, this is not the correct spelling. It should be Gynae is woman. Okay. Andry is man. So misogyny is hatred of women. Misandry is when you hate men. Okay. Cynic is someone who's very skeptical or very doubtful about others. And a chauvinist, this word comes from a person called Lord Chauvin. Now, he was somebody who believed in the superiority of his own gender. So, a chauvinist is a person who believes that his gender or her gender is superior. Okay. This belief is called chauvinism, or such a person is called chauvinist. Okay. Alright, a person who knows many languages is called a polyglot. Remember, poly means many. So Poly is many, right? Glot is tongue. So many tongues or many languages is polyglot. A linguist is someone who knows languages, who studies them. A grammarian is someone who studies grammar. That is a simple one. An interpreter is someone who knows two languages and he can translate from one to other, right? So an interpreter is a person who can interpret. Now the root word mono means one. Uno also means one, and primo also means one. Bi, di, duo, and ambi. All three mean two. Tri is three. Okay. Quad is four. Penta is five. Deca is 10. Right? So of course, these you should know. Alright, something that cannot be heard is inaudible. Invisible, remember the root word odd is to hear. And in means no, so you can't hear. Vis is to see, vis or vid, both of them mean see. So therefore invisible is not seen, unseen. Inevitable, something that must happen. Okay, that's inevitable. Illegible again is no, and that means not readable. Okay, that's illegible. All right, let's go to the next question. A place where birds are kept, what is that place called? It is called an aviary. Okay, an aviary. An apiary is where bees are kept. Okay, an aquarium is where fishes are kept. And a sanctuary is any place where you are safe. Okay, so if it's a wildlife sanctuary, then it is where the wildlife is safe. So sanctuary is safe place. Okay, your home is your sanctuary. It's that safe place for all of us. One who cannot pay off his debts, somebody who cannot return his money is bankrupt. He has no money. Pauper means very poor. Borrower is somebody who has taken money, and fraud is someone who is cheating you. So you can also call him a con, you can call him a trickster, you can call such a person a hustler. Okay, any of these will work. A handwritten document before printing, something that you have written but it's not yet printed, is called a manuscript. Okay, a manuscript. A scroll is a handwritten document which has been wrapped up. Okay, so it's a roll of, and it was used in older days, so mostly roll of parchment. Okay, on which something was written for writing. So the Dead Sea Scrolls are very famous. Artifact is anything that is of historical interest, right? So it is some object of historical interest. Transcript, of course, is a printed version of something. Okay, when you move from one medium to another, so I have spoken and you have copied it and made it a written version, that's called as transcript. Trans, remember, means across. Okay, script, of course, is writing. Manu, of course, means hand, so that is why manuscript is handwritten. An extreme fear of confined or small spaces, fear is called phobia. Okay, love is called philia. Okay, and madness is called mania. So acrophobia is fear of heights. Hydrophobia is fear of water. Claustrophobia is closed spaces. That's your correct answer. Agoraphobia is open spaces. Agora in Greek is a market. So open spaces, markets were not malls earlier. Huh? They were just closed spaces. So therefore, agoraphobia, fear of closed spaces. A study of ancient society and human history through excavation is anthropology, no. Archaeology, yes, right? Archaeology is the study of ancient civilizations. So that's your correct answer. Anthropology is the study of mankind. We know anthropos is mankind. So study of mankind is anthropology. Paleontology is the study of fossils. Okay. And sociology is the study of society. Remember, logy is word or study. Excuse me. Alright, one who possesses many talents or skills, somebody who is multi-talented is versatile. A veteran is somebody who's done something for many years. So an old hand at anything is a veteran. Prodigy is somebody who at a very young age has exceptional talent. Okay. So prodigy has to be very young generally. Huh? Young and extremely talented. A genius, of course, is brilliant. Again, extremely talented, not necessarily young. A decision on which all members agree unanimously, of course, has to be unanimous, which means in one voice. There cannot be any other answer here. Accord is agreement, so that is not the right answer. Majority is most, which is more than 50%, greater than 50%. Consensus is agreement. So all of these words are related, but the correct answer is C. A government run by officials. Remember, the root word for government is crack or crat. Okay. So demos is people. So government run by people is democracy. Mono is one. Arc is ruler. So monarchy is one ruler, king. Auto, of course, is self. So therefore autocracy is self-rule. And bureau, of course, is officials. And therefore bureaucracy is the correct answer. Alright, incapable of making mistakes or being wrong is infallible. In means no, fall means fall, of course, so someone who will not fall. Impeccable is perfect. So his dress sense is perfect, impeccable. Impervious, something that cannot be, affected. Okay. Fluid any sort of liquid or fluid cannot pass through. Okay, that's called impervious. You have impervious rocks. Huh? Indelible means not erasable. So ink that is indelible, you cannot erase it. Something that cannot be avoided is inevitable. That will happen. So must happen, that is inevitable. Immutable, something that cannot change. That's immutable. Okay. Irreparable is can't be repaired. Okay. And indispensable is something that is, essential. Okay. So that. Alright, someone who doubts accepted beliefs or knowledge is a skeptic. A dogmatic person is a strong believer. He has a very strong belief. Okay. A heretic. Now, I've already told you what agnostic is. A heretic is a person who it goes against religion. Okay, so his belief is against religion. Okay. Agnostic is, like I told you, has no knowledge of, oops, of God, right? That we already know. Okay. A general pardon granted by government to political offenders. And what is that called? It is called amnesty. Okay. A parole is temporary outing from a jail. Okay. You go on something called a furlough, an approved leave. Okay. Absolution is forgiveness or pardon. Reprieve is a short, what should I say, a short period of uh, when punishment is postponed, I should say that. So let me not write that. I will say when punishment is postponed. Okay, so that. All right. One who lives on human flesh, of course, is carn. Vor is to eat. Okay. Carn, of course, is flesh. So flesh eater is called carnivore. Herb, of course, is plant and therefore herbivore. Cannibal, actually no, carnivore is incorrect, guys. Huh? On human flesh is cannibal, not carnivore. Carnivore is just animal meat. Okay, omnivore is someone who eats everything. My apologies, huh? I did not even look at cannibal and I just went with carnivore. A person who breaks into a building illegally to steal, of course, would you call him a robber or a thief or an extortionist or what? So a person like that is called a burglar, I think. Yeah, somebody who burgles. A robber is someone who forcefully takes your property. Okay, so he is someone who forcefully robs you, so he takes your property. Okay, a thief does it quietly. So quietly from your wallet, a thief will take your property. Okay, a burglar will get into your house and steal. An extortionist will extort money. So he will coerce you or threaten you and then you will pay. Okay, that's called an extortionist. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, that brings us to the end of today's session. Please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and of course share this with a friend. Remember to enroll. 8130038836 is the number. And again, I will see you next week, same time, same place. Remember, Mondays is our day, right? Monday evening. I'll see you again, same time, same place next week. IPMAT, JITMAT, Rohtak, IMB, UG, anything that you're preparing for, be here. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you soon.